Welcome to State of Tech Android App of the Week. My name's Jared Hill, and today we're going to take a look at AccuWeather Platinum for the Android. Now, AccuWeather comes in a lot of different flavors. There's free, there's a couple of them in between, and then there's Platinum, and if you're on other devices, it might be called Pro. There's a lot of different options when choosing your AccuWeather, but we're going to take a look at Platinum so you can see all of the features that are available. Now, weather apps are great because it gives you lots of good information. Most of our devices come with a weather app built in, though they're not usually that good. So AccuWeather gives you the tools that you need to know what's going on in the different areas that you want to know what the weather's like. Also with customized alerts and all that good stuff so that you can keep on top of weather and know what's going on. So we're going to take a look at some of these features over on the test bench, and I think you'll see why AccuWeather is one of the supreme apps out there for weather and weather tracking. So let's go take a look. All right, so here we are with AccuWeather. Of course, you can get the default weather in your device, just like I mentioned before, but it's just not the same. AccuWeather has a beautiful user interface. As you can see on our device here, we're taking a look at my local weather, and it's showing all of that information right here. As we can view, I can also slide through and get right into our forecast by hours, and I could scroll through all of this and see how things are looking. Notice everything updates when I do that. Makes it really nice because I get all those updates and I can see what things are going to look like. So I can also tap down here and get my forecast by day. Looks like we've got a little, maybe some rain ahead of us, and then some clouds and some more rain, which is great because we haven't had much. So we can also go and view our satellite view. It takes a second for this to download and update depending on your wireless network or your 3G or 4G. It might take a second for this to update, and then of course you can hit play and toggle through and see how that works. So of course we're pretty clear sky right now, so you're not seeing a whole lot, but it just continues to play through and loop that so that I can view and see what's going on out there. Perhaps next week when all that rain comes, this will become a little bit more interesting. So we also have any videos that were captured. Typically these are from news channels or something like that we could play. All I have to do is tap and play one of these and I can view them. I can also view news, add this to my favorites, my locations, and then there's settings involved as well that I can edit. So like I said, this is the Platinum Edition. There are other flavors of this app available, but the Platinum Edition is the one that has the most meat and potatoes to it. So now that I have my local town here added, I can go and add any other town that I'd like. All I have to do is tap down here. I can tap on locations and add a location. For example, if I wanted to add Santa Cruz, which is a place that I just love to go. My family and I, when we want to go to the beach, typically we head on over to Santa Cruz. So let's just go ahead and do a search for Santa Cruz. Lots of different Santa Cruzes out there, so we'll want to go for Santa Cruz, California. And then it's going to add that to my locations, and then I can tap on that and have it load in. It's going to show me all the same details, but as if I was in that location. So we've got everything here. We could scroll through and view all of that forecast for the upcoming hours. I can go and see what it's going to look like. Looks like there's even more of a chance of rain over there, so maybe going to Santa Cruz this weekend wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe I'd want to wait until later in the week. Oh, I don't know. Looks like they're going to get a lot of rain, so might want to wait for another time to go to Santa Cruz. But what's neat about this is you could set alerts as well. So for example, if you are needing to know when the weather is going to change, of course the alerts can come through. You can turn those on and off so that you don't have to be bothered with them. But those alerts can show up here in the top. Notice that we've got kind of a ongoing widget that shows up right here with all of our stuff. So all I have to do is go to that widget. I don't have to even launch the app. Of course, here with a clean screen, we can just tap and hold and go into our widgets tab where we have a AccuWeather Platinum widget. I can add a widget for Modesto and tap right in here, and now I have a nice widget. I love how it gives you the temperature and then the real feel, which is kind of what it's going to feel like when you're outside, which is pretty close, but sometimes that can be a difference. You know, it could say it's 70 outside, but it actually feels, 60 or whatnot. So that's neat information to have. Tap on this widget and it launches the application, and we have everything right there available for us. So definitely a cool app to have on your Android, much better than the standard weather app that comes with your Android. So if you need to know information about weather, or you just like knowing that stuff, like me, I always want to know what the weather is like in the places that I love to travel. This is a great app to have. AccuWeather.com, you can get it for free, and then you can also get this nicer version as well here, the Platinum version. I picked it up in the Amazon App Store or App Marketplace. You can head on over there and get that. We have links over on stateoftech.net, so make sure you stop by and grab that link, which helps support us as well. So cool application. That's why it's this week's App of the Week on State of Tech, Android App of the Week. We'll see you next time.